Paul played Wales last year. What's your thoughts on that game and the thoughts going into the next game coming up next month?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it actually. You know, I mean, we're looking. I mean, I haven't even had a chance to even think about what sort of players we're going to bring in and what side we're going to put out, because we've been so immersed in other things, you know, one of which has been a game we've had tonight, a county rep game. So I'll start thinking about this week, but they're good friends of ours, of the Welsh FA, and Salford, who are staging the game, are really doing a great. They're probably supporting the England C game more than ever, than any other home venue that we've had before. So it should be well attended, and it should be an exciting event.
And what are you sort of expecting from the Welsh team? You were expecting a bit of a challenge, or?
Well, no, of course. I mean, last year, I mean, it was a very, very close game. You know, we had Ockenberry, who's now doing well at, I think, Shrewsbury, isn't he? And
I think so.
He scored a hat-trick, but you know, I can't see that kind of thing happening. I mean, Wales are, again, I'm expecting them to be, you know, quite a mature side, quite an experienced side. We will keep our lads young so that they're eligible for our England C team. We might have some really young players in, and but that's the way we want to move the England C team forward. So it doesn't matter who we're playing. We want to give the younger players an opportunity, and so I'll get to work now straight away on team selection. You know, my scouts are due to give their nominations in on the 24th of February, so we'll be announcing our team on the 25th of February.
And as you mentioned, obviously players who played last year have moved on to other higher clubs. Is it a good stepping stone in the England C team?
The England C team just works. You know, it works for the players. I mean, look, look. The clubs do the majority of the hard work with the development of play. There's no question about it. But we give them an extra dimension. You know, we give them that extra dimension to go and relax and perhaps do things that they wouldn't normally do, or perform in different ways than what they would at the club level. Look, I've been a manager in the Football League and the National League, and it is about 3 points. And quite often those 3 points can get in the way of your football, if you understand what I mean. You know, we would all like to be purists. I'm fortunate enough, I'm in a position I can be a purist. You know, there's no pressure on me for 3 points. I'm all about the performance with these players and helping them to perhaps look at the game in a different way. So the England C team works for the young players, and you know, we've had more than, I think it's up to 300 players now move into the Football League in my 17 years tenure.
And obviously, finally, last question: do you think the opens the door now for the home nations to maybe start doing a tournament again?
It could do. It could do. Certainly, Wales are keen, which is great news. So there's scope, definitely. We've just got to see how. I mean, we've got good allies coming up as well. I mean, you know, maybe Wales would like to jump into bed with Estonia, because they're very supportive of what England C do and what the English FA do. So there could be opportunities there for them as well.
That's great.